guys, it's Queendija, and in today's video, I will be reacting to episode 8 of Grimgar, A Fantasy in Ash. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Martha, don't be a dick. Really? Yeah, because once you get in that really good hibernation, good ass sleep, next thing you know, it's morning and you're like, where the fucking time go? Yeah, and Manito's there too. Very much over you guys. Whoosh! That's okay. Good. No, but he probably did. And maybe when he feels like it, he'll ask her. Just not right now. It's not really important. I'm just so happy that, they're all on the same page. They're all as one right now. And I don't know what to expect in this episode now. I mean, it could literally go any way. I don't want anyone else to die in the Sam series. I mean, Manito, I still feel that because you already know I wasn't ready for that at all. So just don't put anyone else, don't let anybody else die today. We don't need it. I don't want it. So don't. Leave it alone. Don't even try it. Just, no. Don't be a dick and be like, yeah, let's kill off somebody else. No. Leave that to the summer anime that's already officially starting. Also, don't be reckless. Be careful. They up in here playing freaking playing cards. Are you You know if this is Goblin Slayer, we're like, dead, blood spilling everywhere. Dancing it like it's rain. I miss that damn show. Good ass show. Up in here playing damn chess too. Goddamn. Mm. Mm-mm. Now you know no damn arrow won't take his ass down. Mm-mm. I mean, that's like a little damn paper cut to them. There you go. Mm-mm. Damn it. Please don't kill anybody else. I beg you. There you go. Keep going. Chris, the enemy's at the top of the damn building. I mean, I don't want to say that was a reckless move, but smart on her, though. At least she's trying. Damn, that is a lot of blood. Mm. Please let her be okay. I swear to God. You serious? Oh, no. She's right there. Okay, thank God. I was about to have a fucking panic attack. Oh, God. Ugh. Probably. No, you just don't know when to shut up. You gotta want to. Mhm. Well, dang, you just gonna end it like that? I mean, we got like 5 minutes left, so there's okay. Um, but I'm proud that they were able to finally actually get it. Like, oh my god, that was their goal from the beginning. And the fact that they got it and they actually got one from Monato, because at the back of my mind I was thinking like, you know, everyone's gonna get one. And then, you gotta think of Monato because even though he's not officially with the group anymore, he is there in spirit. And it was sweet. It was a really nice gesture. But I was not planning on crying in this episode. I really didn't think I was. But then you had to show me Monato's grave. But for a moment, even though I kind of didn't really see Mary for a second, and finding out where they were, I was like, you telling me she did? I was about to be so pissed. Do not ever do that again. I swear to God. I mean, that was like the worst trolling thing to do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. It's more of time and just being more accepting that, they're gone and they'll never come back. I'm just gonna end it like that. Okay. Okay. You do that. See, okay, hold on. Let me just say this one thing. With the conversation that Mary and Haru were having, and especially towards the end, where he was like, Mary, it makes you wonder what the heck he was probably going to say. It could have been really anything. It could have been, I'm sorry. I don't really think he has feelings for her because they've known each other not as long as he's known Minato. Maybe they probably now know each other a little bit more longer than Haru and Minato do. But when I look at them, I can see like a loving relationship between the two, but more as like comrades in a way. I haven't really seen anything romantic. It was only really with Minato and Shifuru before he passed away because of the fact that she was so like caring of him and she had a crush on him and ish. So I don't really know. And then like kind of with Yume, we did see it in a way with him and with Yume and Haru, especially with the fact that they were so upset about over Minato and embracing each other over that. But that's more of like a loving, caring sort of love in a way, not more of a romantic type esque, but just the way everything just kind of looked. Seeing them technically walk home together, but not really, and then going in their separate ways after that, it just makes you wonder, does he see her in a different way than he sees Yume and Chifuru in a different light? But I don't know, like, we have only, I think, a couple more weeks before I'm done with the show, and I don't really think that they could go in a romantic route for any of these characters. They could, because it is an even amount. Hold on. Yeah, it's an even amount of male and female, so they could if they really wanted to. But at the same time, I feel like with this series, there's kind of no reason to have a romantic route. I mean, you can to add more to the story, but because of the fact is the main thing is it started out characters coming in from the real world and not having memories about which they haven't to me in between these like I want to say these last two episodes they've done a little bit more about the memory thing and I still want to know a lot more and I feel like with this I would have to read probably the light novel to know about it. because I remember asking, I think in the first or the second episode, if we would ever really get to see memories of them, like, before in dream sequences, how they were like before they came here, and everybody was like, kind of really no. And it makes me like not really upset, but just a little bitter about it though, because I would have liked to know like what Manitou was like before he came here, what all these other characters were like, what was Mary like before she met her team, and how was she in the real world. I mean, all these characters, you know, because of the practice, they're like born anew again in this isekai world, which is kind of really not like an isekai in a way, because some people consider it, some people don't. But to be in a new world and you really don't have memories of your past, you are born again. That's the biggest thing. And you're starting life all over, except not from like a baby infant going into childhood to an adulthood, well, really to teenage and then adult. You're starting from as a teenager going strictly into a fast-paced adulthood, because of the fact is they immediately all had to separate, get jobs in order to get food, shelter, and then also any other necessities, also water, clothes, and everything. So, I mean, those are the biggest questions that, like, anytime when I watch this show, I have in the back of my mind. And even though, yes, they're not going to get answered, still, at the end, I do still think about this. And, I mean, I personally do love the show. And I know this show has I think an OVA. I have to make sure once, probably after a while this is editing or something, if I am right about it. But, you know, if it does, maybe that could be the episode of where we get to see how they possibly were like. If not, then all I could really say is, you know, imagination. That's all. I don't think I could really get anything else to just say, okay, maybe Haru was the same way. It's a possibility that the way that they are in this world is the same way they came in when they were in the real world before everything happened. But I mean, that's the same thing kind of with Shield Hero, but everyone has told me in the anime he's nice as hell, as from what I've seen when I watched the whole series. But in the light novels, he's very cold and untrustworthy, because of the fact is he's been so hurt by everyone in that series, and then until Raffaele comes in and shit like that. But still, he is still cold and he has a demeanor and stuff. But yeah, other than that, guys, that is my reaction review towards episode 8 of Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. If you guys enjoyed it, please give me a like. It really helps me out. Also, subscribe to my channel. I make videos every single day. Join the Master Squad. And, of course, I will see you guys officially all next Tuesday for everyone else, and next Saturday for the Patreons for episode 9. Bye, guys.